Hello everyone, welcome back to St. Louis Billikens Dynasty, and we finished off the season last episode. We ended at 3-9, and we did go over players leaving last episode too. We didn't lose as many people as I thought we would. We had a lot of people at risk, but we only lost 2, and neither of them were any good. So yeah, I guess better than I could have hoped. We kept Perkins, which is the one I really wanted to keep. And we will be heading into the off season, so I'll advance to the next week. And yeah, we're in the top 3 for Patrick Nagy, even though he won't sign with us because we don't sack enough people. Yeah, we're still in the lead though. No one else wants you, dude. I see Middle Tennessee has offered him a scholarship though. They might make a late push here. Not that we'd have a chance to sign him. In terms of drafting, I don't think anyone got drafted. Of course not. We are terrible. And now we see the transfer portal. And I hope that people want to come to our school. And we do have a couple. Let's see from the top. What's our highest rated transfer? All the way down at 78 is when we finally start seeing people. And we do have a quarterback. That might be interesting, actually. What year is he? He's a sophomore. I mean, I'll add him to the board. We'll see what he's got. We do have a pretty good freshman quarterback signed to the class already. So he's from Cal. Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, I guess I'll see how good he is. But if he was like a junior or a senior, I might be a bit more excited to sign him just so we could redshirt that freshman quarterback and then get more years out of him. But a sophomore, he might block development a bit too much and playing time. So we'll see how good he is. If he's like so good I can't pass up on him, maybe. And then yeah, I might add everyone interested in us. We need quality desperately, no matter what position. I'm not really looking at one position in general. Ashton Daniels is in here. I did do a Stanford rebuild, and yeah, he was pretty good. But I don't know if we need him, really. He is a junior, so he would be a senior. His timeline might add up better. TJ Finley's in here. Ethan Vasco's in here. A lot of quarterbacks are interested in us for some reason. Couldn't possibly tell you why. I mean, did they not see the play of our O-line? Do you really want to play behind that? Yeah, so adding these players to our board has dropped Vince Trinidad down to a D+ playing time. So that means someone in this class is way better than him. Mendoza's an A+. Lagway's an A. DJ Lagway is in here? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice I added him. But if DJ Lagway is going to be in here, okay, and he wants to be a St. Louis Billiken? Oh, all right, buddy. I mean, we kind of have to go for him now. So TJ Finley is an A-, so he can come off the board. Ashton Daniels also an A-, but he's a junior, so... But I mean, if we could get DJ Lagway, I think that's who we go for. Who's in on Lagway? We're top 4. Okay. I mean, I'm not crazy. I had to look him up just to make sure I'm not crazy and misremembering. But DJ Lagway is the 5-star freshman, right? Why would he want to transfer from Florida, and why does he want to go to such small schools? I guess he wants playing style. No, playing. I thought that was playing time. No, he wants playing style. Huh. Yeah, this is baffling, but we kind of have to go for him. So we will send the house. We can't get him in on a schedule a visit yet since he's not in the top 5 yet. Yeah, that's an easy 50 points. Ashton Daniels, we're 7th. I think Marshall already has an insurmountable lead. So goodbye, Ashton Daniel. Marshall also in on Ethan Vasco. Why do they want 2 quarterbacks? Okay. And then Miami wants Mendoza. So believe it or not, DJ Lagway is the best option we've got. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if we lose out on DJ Lagway and we roll into the year with Vince Trinidad, I won't be mad. He looks like he'll be a good player. He's got 90 speed. He got great throwing power, but Yeah, he looks like a great player. He only has normal dev though, which I'm now seeing. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I think we'll go all in on DJ Lagway, and if we lose him, it won't be the end of the world. I'd rather focus our spots on other positions instead of the quarterback position. We should get Yaboa and Wooden, so I won't even put points on him. Osemele, Eastern Michigan took off their scholarship, so we should have him too. Might just leave him as it is and just eventually get them. Alex Trueblood, we're gonna fight. Oh, Kansas State is in the battle for Alex Trueblood. Okay, we gotta step up the ante. We can't get him to have a good hard sell. Can we? He doesn't have a. Yeah, we can't really schedule him on a visit either. He has no good grades. Can't really sell him on playing time. He doesn't care about it. So I think we just sit in the house and hope for the best. We're gonna battle with Greg Kearney. In the house. Patrick Nagy. Might as well keep him on the board. Or do I? He doesn't want to come here. Take him off the board. We need the open slot. Yeah, Tyrone Book he's probably not gonna be good. Cole Inslee still has an A- playing potential with the 2 transfers we added, so he still should be good. I'll attack like 10 points on him. How close is Army? Not that close. I think we can get away with just 10. I might double back if we have points left over. Cade Uluavi from South Jordan, Utah. He has A+. He is a field general, whereas Cole Inslee is a pass coverage. I do like field general a little bit more. I feel like he attacks the run more, but BYU's in on him. He's a pipeline school. I think we don't have a chance. Latuli looks a little bit better. He's also a field general. What rating does he have? He's also A+. Yeah, I think he's a more realistic option. So with that, I might take Book off. He just doesn't look that good. And yeah, who did we have? We had a free safety. How good is he compared to Golston? Still an A+ for Golston. Yeah, he's Golston's actually better. So, Steven Combs, we do not need you. Ryan Yates, he's an A+. Barr is still an A+. All right, back into the transfer portal. See who else we can add. All right, I added a tight end. Marshall is making a huge push for him, but we do need help at the position. I'll keep him on the board. I'll circle back on him if we have points left over. It's not a position of too much concern, but I'd definitely like to get him if we have the points to spare left over. Wesley Williams. We got a chance on him. Is he good? Yes, he's good. He's about as good as everyone else on the board, though. Yeah, I'll circle back on him as well. I'll keep him on the board. Blue Eli, run stopper, D tackle. He's an A-. So yeah, Trueblood is better than him, actually. So he can come off the board. Danelius Johnson, A+. Olival Jr., A+. Cole Inslee's actually kind of dropped off with the addition of these two. Might have to... No, I don't know if I can afford to do scouting, though. I think we only need one middle linebacker, so we need to pick one of them. Not sure who it's going to be, though. It might be the person we have the best chance of landing. Letuli, looks like we got a chance. Same thing. BYU is making a push for Olival, so I think we take him off. We decide between these two later. We definitely need help in the secondary, so I added a couple of quarterbacks. All right, here's what the board looks like at this given moment, week 1 of the off-season recruiting. We have DJ Lagway as our quarterback target. He'd be replacing Vince Trinidad, but I mean, we can get DJ Lagway. You got to make a push for him. No running backs. No one looked that great, and we'll have the Perkins Dunbar tandem next year, so it's not an immediate need. Wide receiver, we definitely need better quality. We got 2 of them, Nathan Acevedo and Ty Robinson are on our board now. Hopefully we get them both. I think Acevedo, he's only 5'10", but he looks a little bit better than Ty Robinson, so we'll recruit them both. Hopefully get one. Tight end, we definitely need at least, probably just one, and Mason Williams, we'll go after him. No offensive linemen were interested in us at all, which is disappointing. No new people on the D. the D linemen. None of them looked better than the freshman recruits I'm getting, so I'm just holding course there. D tackle, I have Colin Coates, or just Coates. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. I'm gonna go after him as well as Alex Trueblood, the freshman high schooler, and then Nick Campbell is on the board, but I might take him off. Maybe I'll put points back on him once someone opens up. I think 2 D tackles plenty. No one on the outside linebacker core. No one. I might go back. I have one more spot, so I might go back and add someone, but that's how it looks for now. Middle linebacker, Tano Latuli is who I'm going after hard. Cole Inslee will be our backup if we get them both. And then center back, I'm going hard because cornerback, not center back. This isn't FIFA. But we definitely need secondary help, so I'm going after 2 different ones. Trent Baker-Booker and Braxton Myers will be our 2 targets. Free safety, we're just staying with Maurice Golston. And then Aaron Flowers, I don't really know why I added him. He's about the same as Josh Barr, so yeah, I think. And then I did add a kicker. He's just a little bit better than the one we have. So yeah, I might go back, try to find an outside linebacker that's better than the 2 that's already committed. And that's how we'll continue forward. Yeah, the only problem is they're all pass coverage types, which isn't great. We're in like I usually run the 3-3-5, but it mostly goes to like a 4-2 kind of shift. And then the outside linebacker is rushing the quarterback. They're not really playing out in coverage. So I feel like getting a pass coverage type is a bit of a waste. There was one run stopper. I mean, I'll just add him, see how he is. We're out of points anyway, so I can't give him a scholarship or anything. But he's only A- playing time. Yeah, Evan Denson's better than him already, and they're both run stopper types. So yeah, it's not worth. Don't think there's an outside linebacker on the cards for us here, unfortunately. We'll have to roll with what we got. All right, week 2 of recruiting. No one committed. No one locked us out either, though. DJ Lagway's into his top 5. We are in the lead on DJ Lagway. Just past North Texas there. We're in the lead on Tano Latuli, on Mason Williams, Braxton Myers, Colin Coates, Nathan Acevedo, and Trent Baker-Booker. So yeah, we're in the lead on all our prospects as far as I can tell. Yeah, some hours did open up from scouting, so we can maybe rearrange a bit. DJ Lagway, I think we'll need to go the hardest on. What is he like? He likes playing style, so I'll probably schedule a visit just to get him in, get some. He likes playing style, right? Just double checking. Yes. Playing style is what he likes, and apparently we have an A. I didn't. What would that even be for scrambling QB? Passing yards, which weren't very good, so I don't know why we have an A on that. But yeah, you can come attend a St. Louis Billikens practice. We'd love to have you on the team. No one's even really close for both wide receivers. I think I can afford to back off a little bit. Not that we need the points at this point, but yeah, just in case, I'll take them off. We're ahead on the tight ends. Don't need to do much else. Yaboa's starting to come under threat here from UMass. I think that's Central Michigan. Looked at it too quick, I couldn't see. Yeah, so I'll be forced to add a couple points on him just to stay ahead. And then Ball State's making a little bit of a push for Javonte Wooden, but it'll probably be too little too late. I'll add 5 on just to keep it moving a little bit. Rutgers making a big push for Coates. Kansas State making a big push for Trueblood. Yeah, I'll have to make a tough decision on who I want to get in on a visit. We can probably do 2 more. And then, yeah, I'll have to figure out which 2 I want. It'll probably be the 2 that are the closest, have the closest race. Might be a cornerback. These look like tough recruitments. All right, so I did my other 2 visits on Braxton Myers and then the D tackle, I think. Yeah, Colin Coates. I think They're two pretty competitive visits, and they're two definite positions and needs. And we'll get those 120 points back next week, and then I can do 3 more visits on the next 3 closest. We just need people to hold on until then. All right, week 3, no commits. We're behind on Nick Campbell, but I don't think we have any points in on him, so I might take him off the board. Yeah, I haven't even offered him anything. And Rutgers passed us for Colin Coates. That's even with the visit, they just zoomed past us. That's not good. We might have to keep Nick Campbell on the board in case we lose out here. Can we do anything different? We could try a soft sell. Because we have 2 A+, but I don't know what he likes, right? I think that's the best we're going to get right there. And then have to get him up to the full 50 here. And that's the best we're going to do. But yeah, we might lose out on him. Rutgers has just a massive amount of pull. That's a lot of influence gain. He is from the East Coast, so he'd be staying close to home maybe. But I don't know. Still in the lead on True Blood. And who else was I looking at? Lagway, we got a big lead on, but how does he have 3 week 5 visits? What? There's not even a week 5 in the off season. What is that? Is that a glitch? I don't. That's weird. Yeah, we got a big lead from that visit. Hopefully we hold on. He'd be a huge. That's a franchise, a program altering get in DJ Lagway, former 5-star. Utah State's starting to make a push for Acevedo, but I think we're keeping pace. No one's really in a run for Ty Robinson. Mason Williams, we're looking fine with. I think we'll be fine on all the DNs, even though teams are making pushes, but they're not big gains, and they only have 1 more week to go, so we shouldn't lose ground there. Just I cannot hold down a D tackle here for some reason. Maybe I put a visit on Alex Trueblood just to make sure Kansas State doesn't catch up to us. What is he like? He doesn't have a deal breaker. Yeah, we just don't have. He doesn't have a like that lines up anywhere. Could offer him playing time. He doesn't care about it though. Everything else is D's. I think we just do playing time anyway, and just get the base visit bonus. Where is it? I think that's what we have to do. We're losing too many D tackles. I'm sick of it. We need to secure at least 1. Yeah, we only have 1. We only use 1 D tackle in our formation. So we need 1. We're behind on Tano Latuli. That's not good. He needs to come into a visit immediately. He's a playing style guy. We can offer that. And we can get 1 more visit. We should be good on Cole Inslee. Why so many? Yeah, I noticed that again. Why so many week 5 visits? Is that a glitch? Hopefully they don't get like massive bonuses right after offseason ends and they steal a bunch of these guys. That would suck. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Braxton Myers, we're still ahead on. Baker Booker, I think, is going to get the 3rd visit. He's finally into his top 5. We're gonna fight with Bowling Green. What is he? Playing style again. He does like playing time, though. We can offer playing time for sure. I think that's the better option. All right. And I think that's all I can do. How's Maurice Golston doing? Yeah, we're still fine. I'll just go double check, and then we'll advance to week 4, I think we are on now. We're going into the final week here. Let's see if we get any commits. Nope. Everyone's still just hanging on. We're in 2nd place on DJ Lagway. What happened? North Texas passed us. What did they do? Oh, no. How did they pass us? They didn't have a visit. They just had a massive boost for some reason. All right, we need to switch tactics. We can't send the house anymore. We need a hard sell, and they do add up. They do line up nicely, so that's the best shot we got. Tack on another 5, and that's the best we can do. We just gotta hope and pray he wants to come to St. Louis. Should get both wide receivers. Maybe I get Nathan Acevedo in on a visit, because The Aggies are making a huge push there. I'll double back. I gotta double check, make sure everyone else is fine. Williams should be good. Can even maybe afford to take points off him, but I don't think we'll be wanting for points here. D-line is good. We're not gonna get Colin Coates, and then we're not gonna get Nick Campbell either because I couldn't pivot to him. And hopefully, you just gotta hope we don't lose Alex Trueblood too. Hopefully, Kansas State doesn't make a ginormous push. What is up with the D tackles, dude? Yeah, it's not even worth putting any points in Nick Campbell. We're not gonna be close. Latui, we took the lead back on with thanks to the week 3 visit, but we might have to soft sell here. We're just ahead on Braxton Myers. That's going to come down to the wire too. And we don't really have good grades to offer him, so we just have to keep it on Sim the House and hope that UNLV doesn't pass us in the last minutes. And we're out of the lead on Trent Baker-Booker. We had a visit. How did we have so little gain? I guess we haven't been the full 50 on him, and that's going to be our downfall. I thought we had a comfortable lead, and we didn't. Bowling Green just... That looks like they brought him in on a visit. That's how big the influence game is. But we were the ones with the visit. I don't understand. Yeah, we can afford to give Acevedo a couple more points. No, that was a bad idea. I don't know if a full 50 is the best idea, but I think we have points to spare. I'd rather guarantee to lock him up. We don't want a last-second comeback here. And then I might go back into the portal and see if we have a chance for any other D-tackle, because... No chance on Nick tackle, whoever that was, I already forgot. Colin Coates, he's more than likely gone. We just gotta hope this soft sell works wonders. Yeah, hopefully Latuli works out too. Yeah, no other D tackles available, so it's Colin Coates or nothing. We gotta just say our prayers. I'm gonna hard sell for Trent Baker-Booker. We actually have good grades for what he likes. It's something about time to get to work. That's like the only grades we're good at for every single recruit. See, like same thing for Braxton Myers, even though it's not like a full overlap, but that's the grades we're good at. We should be good for everyone else. I'll just go and add the 70 points somewhere. And then we will see what our class is going to look like. All right, we've done all we can. Here's the moment of truth. Off-season week 4 and we'll see who we get. We get the tight end Mason Williams. We get the wide receiver Acevedo. Someone made a big push in the end. I'm slipping my mind who it was, but we held him off. It might have been the Aggies, Utah State, but we got him away from it. We got Trenton Baker-Booker. We lost the lead right at the end, but we upped the ante and he decided to come to St. Louis. We got AD tackle. We got Alex Trueblood. It was looking a little scary there at the end, but we got at least one. And we lost out on DJ Lagway. That is tough. We had the lead for most of the offseason, but North Texas just made a ginormous push out of nowhere. I didn't know they had that big a pull. I did not know they had that big a pull. They had a ginormous leap that looked like they had him in on a visit, but they didn't. And yeah, it looks like we maxed him out, but he picked North Texas in the end. That's a bit unfortunate. We put all our cards in on DJ Lagway. There were other QBs we could have went for, but we wanted the best one available, and he seemed like he wanted us, but shafted us in the end. That's a tough loss. He would have been program changing. We lost out on the middle linebacker, Tano Latuli. We ended up in 3rd place in the end, even though we maxed him out. So, yeah, we just unfortunately got into a battle with too many people. We lost Braxton Myers to UNLV, also maxed him out. And Rutgers, we maxed him out. Colin Coates, which is unfortunate. We could have used a guy like his talents to stop the run, but yeah, on all of these we were right in the race, but in the end we tied in influence and they just picked someone else. They just didn't want to come here, and if I mean, why would you want someone that doesn't want to be here in the end? So National Signing Day, we can see dev traits now, and Vince Trinidad has normal. That's a little disappointing. He'll be our starting quarterback next season. Impact for Alan Dummerville, the physical wide receiver. He might wear a red shirt since we picked up a couple wide receivers in the portal. We got normal for Evan Denson, the outside linebacker. Normal for Reggie Copper, outside linebacker. Impact for Carl Bjornsson, left guard. Star for Josh Barr, strong safety. He's a JUCO sophomore. We won't have a full 4 years with him, but star dev. It's pretty good. He could be a pretty good player for us next 2 years. Antonio Mann has normal. Sam Carney has impact, cornerback. Jamichael Lemons has normal, right tackle. Jakari Rochelle has impact. I think he's the less good of the two centers we got. Travis Gainwell, left tackle, has elite. That could be our new franchise left tackle. Yeah, he might be very, very good. Manny Royster is normal. Tyler Kafka, impact. Ron Hawker has impact. Yeah, he'll definitely start for us next year. He just looks better. Matthew Yaboa has impact. Bryce Brown, normal. Nolan Osemele has impact. Javante Wooden is normal. Damian Cash, normal. Maurice Golston, normal. Brian Morris, impact. Alex Trueblood has normal. Cole Inslee has normal. And then DJ Lagway only has impact. That's a little odd. He's 5-star real life. You'd think he'd have something better. But yeah, we lost out on him. That's a tough loss. Teno Latuli had normal. Lost out on him. Mason Williams has normal. And then we lost a star for Braxton Myers. That hurts. Colin Coates only had normal. Hugh Merriman is normal. Ty Robinson is impact. Nathan Acevedo has normal. And Trent Baker Booker has normal. So yeah, not really any good dev traits there. We did have one elite and I think 1 or 2 star. But yeah, nothing really spectacular in this draft class. I just needed people who could play football. I think that was the bottom line. I need people who could play football, and all these guys will be immediate upgrades. Even though they're true freshmen, they will be immediate starters, and this team will look substantially better next year, I think. And I think that just having better players is better than having star depth, because once we get a better team, we can go after better recruits, and then those better recruits will have better dev traits. So we just need a team of stopgaps pretty much, and that's what we got with this one. We ended up with 28 commits, which is I'm very happy with. I wanted close to 35, and we came down to the wire on a lot of people. We could have had 34, 35. But we ended up with 28. Where does that put us in ranking? We ended up with a 60, which is not as good as I was thinking we would. I think we were top 50 at one point, but we kind of dropped there at the end with the transfer portal. Didn't end up with any 4-star or 5-stars. Just 23 3-stars, 5 2-stars. But that puts us at the best in the MAC. So we should be a big player in the MAC in the coming years. I mean, hopefully. It's only the MAC. It's not like we're in the SEC. And then position changes. We need to find changes for our athlete freshman. We got Vince Trinidad. He will be playing quarterback. Could be a running back, but yeah, he has to play quarterback. Don't even have to look at the stats. We recruited him to play quarterback, and that's what he will do. Alan Dummerville, I think, was a physical wide receiver. And he could be a tight end. He's 188 pounds. He's not strong enough. He's not big enough. He could play corner, though. Okay. Or safety. Let's look at his stats. Dummerville, 90 speed. Change of direction is pretty good, 84. Carrying is only a 71, so definitely not a running back. Ball carrier vision also poor. Break tackle is okay. Trucking is poor. Stiff arm. Yeah, his running abilities just aren't that great. Catching's only a 71. What are his D stats like? Catching traffic's actually quite good. Spectacular catch is amazing. Short route running. Yeah, his route running's not good. What is this guy good at? Tackle's only a 66. Hit power's not good. Block shedding is horrific. Pursuit's not bad. Yeah, this guy's just not very good at anything. Well, I mean, yeah, he's a 66 overall. That was to be expected. But 73 man, how does that compare to what we've got? I mean, he would be a decent corner on this team, but I mean, I'll have to think about that. That's a tough choice because he's a little tall to be a corner at a 6'3", but I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in the world. And then 90 speed would be a huge upgrade. We have a guy back there who's 83 speed right now. So, I mean, speed would definitely help. So I'll think about it. There's Matthew Yeboah. What was he? Yeah, I guess he'll be an end. Yeah, he'll be a right end. Stick him over there. Vince Trinidad only a 72. But I mean, Keith Knight was a 70 and Sean Bartlett was a 67. So he is better than what we had before. 90 speed looks nice. 91 throw power is great. Yeah, just his accuracy is going to need a little bit of work. 73 deep accuracy is going to be a tough pill to swallow. But not, I mean, Bartlett isn't much better. So, yeah, I think he'll be a fine player for us. Normal dev just kind of stings a little. I don't know how good he'll get in the future. But he'll be good for right now. Yeah, looking at our wide receiver core, we could use that 90 speed up here too. So I think Alan Dumerville might be a wide receiver. Take one more look at his D stats. Yeah, the only problem is he'd probably be our worst zone coverage guy. Everyone else is in the 70s. He's a 64, 66, I think. He would be a decent man guy, but we just don't run man. We just don't have the talent to run man, so yeah, that's a tough one. He could be a dual threat guy, actually. Could be the next Travis Hunter. Just a vanilla, completely trash Travis Hunter. But I think let's stick him at wide receiver and see where he lands on the depth chart. Yeah, he wouldn't even start his freshman year. And then what is he as a cornerback? Also a 66. Man, that's a tough call. Because we need help at both positions. I think his spectacular catch is too much to pass up on. He'll be a wide receiver. I've made up my mind. Can't overthink it. All right, position changes are all done. So we move on, and Malik Willis is already wanting to transfer because of playing style. That's not good. Well, hopefully we get more sacks this year, and we can get that grade up. Training results. Let's see who improved. This might be huge. Dunbar is up to a 79 from a 72. That's a huge gain. Leon Golden, I think he's up 4. He was at a 72, I think. Kalen Franklin, a little bit of a bump. Let's go position by position, actually. Bartlett's up to a 72. He's actually tied with Trinidad is the true freshman I have. Yeah, I might actually consider starting Sean Bartlett for another year. That's a terrifying thought, actually. I hate myself as soon as I said that, but I mean, redshirting Trinidad wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'll have to see what his skill caps are and see if he has any room to grow at all. Because he has normal dev, so he won't progress the fastest. I don't know if even giving him a redshirt year would do us any good. But Sean Bartlett wasn't half bad. I'll give it some thought. Clark Yoder has star dev. He's up to a 63 from a 55, but still nowhere close to being able to start, and I don't think he'll ever get there, sadly. We're just wasting star dev on a 55 overall. Yeah, Dunbar's up to a 75. Perkins up to a 75. Dunbar's up to a 79. Teague didn't really increase much. Yeah, not really much movement there. Wide receiver group, Leon Golden, yeah, 4 overall. I already said that. Gary Keenan, I think he's up like 3 to a 75. LJ Young passed Oscar Choi. That's a bit of a shocker. Yeah, Oscar Choi, one of our better receivers last year, and I don't think he got a bump at all. LJ Young has passed him. And yeah, same speed, just much taller for LJ Young. So he might be a big part of our offense next year. Miles Springer, I don't even Yeah, he was redshirted, I guess. I don't even remember him. But he's better than Alex Gunnarsson now, who's 62. Only he went up. No, wait. No, Alex... Who? I don't remember. No, Alex Gunnarsson is the guy we recruited, right? I'm losing my mind. Maybe it was Miles Springer. Let me double check. Oh no, the transfers wouldn't even show up because this is training results. So yeah, I don't even know who Miles Springer is, but he apparently had a huge bump in the offseason. Yeah, I must have redshirted him. I do not remember him at all. Because yeah, Stafford was the second highest at 50. But yeah, he must have just gotten a ginormous bump in the offseason. So yeah, Carroll Stafford will be like the 4th best, even with Brian Gould transferring. So that's a bit of a shock. He did go up 8 overall, which is nice. Our tight ends in general just had a huge bump. I wonder if one of my coordinators has tight end off-season training. Max McClure, I don't even know if he went up. Grant Huff, I think, was a 60. He's up to a 68. It's not bad. Perkins, not really that much better. Kalen Franklin, not much better. Not much movement here either. Yeah, not much. I guess they didn't play well enough to justify getting an increase. Maurice Hester, I think, went up 3 overall. He was like at a 71, 72. Jeffrey Reynolds, I think it was at a 70. He's up to a 74 for his senior year. So, yeah, not really missing the absence of McCade, probably. Merle Willis, I don't know you. I guess he was the backup behind Deb Morgan, and I guess he had a pretty big bump because I think he's higher rated than what Deb Morgan was. So yeah, he had a good offseason. Warren Barron is now our highest rated cornerback. I think he was in the 60s. I think Terry Poole is definitely in the 60s. So yeah, our cornerbacks had a decent bump, I think. But yeah, we're up to a 76 overall. That is insane. We went from a 68 to a 76 in one offseason. That's like, we're one of the better teams in the MAC in just 1 year with just one recruiting class. That is amazing. Renee Franklin had a couple good games. He's at a 72. Strong safety, not much there. The kicker didn't improve much at all, so I think I'll just cut him and go with the guy we signed. Matt York, he has star dev, but he's only up to a 78 for his senior year. And yeah. So looks like Dunbar is going to be one of our better players, and I mean, he was our best player by play alone, not really by overall last year. But he got the rating bump to deserve it. So good on him. And we will go to the next week. So people who want to transfer. And now we have to encourage transfers. I'm pretty sure we'll be well over. Yep, we have 101 players for 85 spots. But the good news is I am totally fine with cutting people. It's not like we're late in a dynasty and we're overloaded and all these people have star and elite dev and they're super close in overall, and it's hard to find people to cut. Like, most of these players are absolutely trash. They're the auto-generated people we started with the Teambuilder, and they will just never ever see the field of play. So it's just easy. Like Adrian Dixon, he's a 55 overall. You are never seeing the field. Goodbye. Donnie Cunningham will also never see the field, but I think having 4 quarterbacks is good, so I'll leave it like that. Tavion Grant, see ya, buddy. Cameron Teague, I liked him. We'll keep him around. I think that's a fine halfback core. We'll keep that. Have a lot of receivers, though. Who can we get rid of? Probably Tanner Milam. Yeah, at least Trae Young Bell could theoretically improve as a redshirt freshman, but 66. I'll come back. Cole Schmidt, you're a 45 overall junior. You're never seeing the field. Eric Paulding, 57 overall junior. See ya. Keon Robertson, goodbye. And Aiden Kramer, yeah, I think he's got to be gone. All right, cornerback is where the real logjam is. I don't even know where to start here. I mean, Terry Poole is technically one of our better players, but he's only 83 overall. He's a senior. What are his coverage stats? Is he good enough in coverage to justify keeping him around? He's a 78 in man. Where's it? 71 press. I mean, I'd hate to cut him. He's our second best corner by overall. Just that 83 is just brutal amount of speed. It's just all these people are so equally bad that it's not like there's a clear number one person you can cut. It's just every single one is bad. So like, who is the least ass? And that's tough one to find out. He has 97 zone though. I cannot cut that. That is actually insane. Yeah, we ended up not recruiting very good freshman cornerbacks. They're both bottom of the barrel. I would have cut them. Yeah, all of them are in the 80s. That's actually impressive. But someone's gonna need to get cut here, and I can't figure it out. All right, doubling back to the cornerbacks. I think I'm gonna cut Christopher Houston. He just has an 86 overall speed rating, so yeah, I think he's the odd man out. He's a sophomore. The other ones are freshmen. He says less chance to develop. Only 73 man. Randall Glenn is 68 man, but he has like 97 zone, so I can't justify cutting that. Yeah, and then Houston's only an 81. Yeah, he's gone. See ya. All right, we need 3 more. I've already trimmed much of the like egregiously bad people, but yeah, I guess Matthew Delaney, don't know if you'll be any good ever. You can get the boot. Who am I missing? I mean, Teague is probably the obvious choice, but I mean, he was so fun to play with. I don't know if I can cut him. He was just automatic on 4th down, and he's really the only strong running back we have. He's our only power back option. Everyone else's strength in the 60s. He's at 81. Yeah, I can't justify cutting him. Budford, I might cut. He's a senior. He's got 3 guys in front of him. Yeah, he didn't make much impact last year. He was returning kicks and punts, but didn't really notice him, so he might have to get the boot. And then we need 1 more. Could cut the fullback. That's a little crazy. Does it have to be another wide receiver? We have a lot right now. Trayan Bell, I mean, 96 speed. Varner only has 82. He might have to be the one that goes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. See ya. All right, and we are at 85. And we're not going to change conferences. We stunk it up in the MAC. We're not going to upgrade. A good question, though, is where we're going to upgrade to once we are good enough. Because the Missouri is in the SEC, so we could go to the SEC and start up a rivalry there. But, I don't know. SLU doesn't really feel like a SEC kind of program. They're more like southeastern, like public state schools, but SLU is a private Catholic university, so I don't know if that kind of aspect really meshes well. I feel like we fit best with the Big Ten. A lot of private schools there. Maybe the ACC, that could also be a fit. I don't know if Big 12 would really work, even though Mizzou used to be in the Big 12. Yeah, I think probably Big Ten would be the best fit. Maybe the ACC, even though we're a little bit far from the Atlantic Coast, but that doesn't really mean anything anymore. They have Cal and Stanford. The Atlantic Coast Conference doesn't mean anything anymore. And in real life, SLU is in the Atlantic 10 Conference, so we could be in the Atlantic Conference. That wouldn't be too weird, but we're a little bit of ways away from that, just kind of thinking out loud for now. And we'll advance to the next week. All right, we've made it to preseason. I might leave it here. I'm probably gonna set up the custom schedule and the recruiting board off camera, and then just give you a rundown for episode 1 of season 2. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into season 1. That was it was an interesting season, just definitely to say the least. We had some ups, we definitely had a lot of downs, but we look a very much improved team this year, and I'm actually really excited for this season. So I'm probably going to get started right away. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.